According to an ex-U.S. military officer, he witnessed secret anti-gravity experiments. This is according to the claims made by D.C. Long. A U.S. serviceman, D.C. Long, claimed to have witnessed advanced alien technologies within classified military bunker, reports a subsequent attempt on himself. The claims of this U.S. military officer saw, he says, a monolithic slab levitating. Former U.S. military officer alleged that he was targeted by enigmatic men in black in a bid to silence his disclosures about the U.S. government's connections with extraterrestrial entities. And during his tenure in the military, he recounts an incident when he gained access to a concealed hangar and beheld an unusual anti-gravity experiment. The sight that greeted him was that of a massive monolithic stone slab. It measured 6 meters in length, he says, effortlessly suspended in midair. In his accounts, various tactics were employed to coerce his silence regarding the startling encounter. Both active and former military personnel linked to this clandestine initiative allegedly sought to intimidate him. He also claims that a harrowing encounter occurred during a skydiving incident resulting in a near-fatal attack, an event he attributes to his pursuit of truth. And subsequent to David Grush's attention-grabbing assertions, what he was disclosing to Congress, Long reached out to renowned ufologist Sean Ryan to divulge his own experiences during his tenure at the 18th Airborne Headquarters stationed at Fort Bragg, Northern California. And in the course of his service, he journeyed to North Carolina as well to assist his father, a military contractor entrusted with construction of a facility dedicated to training soldiers in weaponry usage. Upon his arrival, he was escorted by local soldiers to the construction site, guiding him through the discreetly tucked away Ranger 19 hangar. And it was there that Long inadvertently bore witness to an extraordinary anti-gravity experiment involving substantial stone slabs. Substantial meaning they were huge, I guess. He says, I saw this giant monolithic slab just standing there. At first, it didn't cause any alarm, but I did not attach much importance to it. But the closer we got to it, the better I could feel its intense vibration, he said. He saw that this monolithic huge slab hung silently in the air with no visible means of support, and he felt a powerful energy emanating from it. He said it was like being in a concert, standing next to one of the speakers penetrating your body, but without the noise, he said. The soldiers led Long through the hangar very quickly, and soon he was at the construction site where he met his father. He was taken back about half an hour later by the same route, and when they again walked through the hangar, Long now saw there already 3 plates. Next to the first one were 2 more of the same size, and Long saw these heavy-looking slabs were carried away without the use of special construction equipment, as if they weighed almost nothing. The very next day, after Long observed the floating stone, his father's offices were looted, he says, and his company went out of business. Long and his father were always close, but their relationship became very strained after that. When Long asked his father, do you think this has anything to do with Range 19 hangar? Long replied sharply, never again mention that name to me. Long says tearfully, and that was the last time I was face to face with my father. Isn't that strange? Long's father soon died of a sudden onset of aggressive cancer, and then Long had his own chilling encounter with problems. During a practice parachute jump, he said he suddenly noticed that one of the people he had seen in Range 19 was among the other skydivers in the same plane with them. And when Long was already prepared to jump, this man came close to him. He winked at me, he said, and as soon as the signal to jump was given, I felt his arm go down. I felt something hit me in the face, and it was like a static shock neck. Long lay in a coma for a month, and when he woke up, he was recognized as disabled and dismissed from the army. For a long time, he remained silent about his experience, but then changed his mind. He said, I can deal with the loss of my military career. I'm fine with that. I did not think I'd be doing this forever, but I won't have people in this country just give away their freedom and think the government is doing them a favor. Many other former U.S. military officers have said they've been coerced and offered bribes to keep quiet. Stephen Greer himself claims that General Albert Stubblebine personally offered him $2 billion, yes, $2 billion, for cooperation with the U.S. government. Isn't that something? And this is on Infinity Explorers by Aunt Shrivastava. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.